meet Year 7.
Awesome!
It's the most important year of school so far.
You're not here to have a laugh and a good time. You're here to learn.
With so many changes, new friends,
Yes, have you got a class?
and new teachers.
You are a Greenwood boy.
It's an exciting world to discover.
Wow.
It can be fun, but sometimes it can be tough. There are different challenges for everybody.
We're in Year 7, we're acting like 3-year-olds.
We've rigged another secondary school with loads of cameras,
Is this what you see when you look for a camera? Because this is awesome.
so you can find out exactly what happens.
You're on report by my request.
I'm Trev. I used to go to school here, but now I'm one of the teachers. Last question, because you're going to run out of time. Welcome to our school.
I need a wig.
We're back for a brand new series of Our School. This time it's January and the start of the second term at secondary school. We're at a different school this time around, so in this special episode, I'm going to introduce you to some of the students you'll be meeting across the series.
You just get on with your work and stop shouting poo.
We've also got 2 new kids joining our school this term. Archie
I smell the mango just from here. Put it in different places, even in your beer.
and Issa.
Lisa, you okay? Wakey, wakey.
They'll be getting to know everyone too.
I'm not taking a minute, that was sick.
This time around, we're in Birmingham. And any guesses where that lot are off to? They're heading for our school, or Greenwood Academy. Our school is home to 673 students and 90 members of staff.
OK, good morning, Year 7.
Once more with feeling.
I love this school.
Thank you, Taylor J.
You just need to give it a few weeks to get into the school and relax and know all the people that are there.
I'm going into secondary school. It's much better than primary school, really. This school, I would like a lot to be my new home.
Yeah, I'm proud.
We've got over 40 classrooms, 2 canteens, an AstroTurf, playing fields and 3 sports halls. But this room is my favourite. I'll tell you more about that later. Round here we like to think of ourselves as one big family.
Oh, that's Miss Richardson, our head of year. Very nice teacher, ain't you, miss?
Very smooth, Spencer.
We're like a big family, basically. We've got to stick together.
Yeah, like a big family, you don't spread apart, you come together as one.
Well said, girls. And if we're one big family, I guess that means Principal Mr. French is Dad. It helps to stay fit to run a busy place like our school.
I think Mr. French is a smart teacher, really nice and healthy. Really
Healthy.
Do you like being a head teacher?
Yeah, I think, genuinely, I think I've got the best job in the world.
I'll put yes.
Yes, okay.
That's not a job interview, by the way. It's just some of our Year 7 quizzing him for a project they're doing. And I suppose Mum
Your trousers ripped on.
Yeah.
must be head of Year 7, Miss Richardson.
Bring them in the bag and I'll sew them up for you, darling, all right? I'm always like, basically, that mean one. And I'm always going to be the mean one. Really good. That jacket needs to come off from underneath your blazer now. But being fair, I'll quite happily take that and then see you guys in Year 11 succeed getting your B's, your A stars and things like that.
OK, that's enough grown-ups for now. Let's meet some younger but still very important members of the Our School family. In fact, let's hear from them in their own words.
At school, I'm mischievous and cheeky.
So you make...
Oh, I'm quite loud.
Yeah.
I'll chase people if they do something to me.
Also, I'm clever. I'm very clever. Big-headed. I'm not big-headed.
us as a generation are getting smarter.
Do you want the wrong answers? No, you don't, so let me check if they're right.
People are saying, like, oh, the tests are getting easier just because, like, the grades went up and we've been getting higher marks, but we're smarter, really, because if you ask my dad, he can barely work his phone.
I'm clever.
Clever, see?
This year at school, I want it to be a great year, trying not to get in trouble or be silly, try and be the best that I can.
I'd love to, like, go out there and I'd love to get good grades and I'd love to make a name for myself.
Sometimes I'm lazy and I just don't try my best.
Since I started secondary school, Mum thinks that I'm a bit more rude and arrogant, but most of the time it's not my fault. Cheeky, talkative and a little bit annoying.
Ray, shut your mouth.
Casey.
Stupid.
You're calling me stupid?
No, I'm calling myself stupid.
Describe each other.
Yeah, I'm calling you stupid because you didn't know I called myself stupid.
No, I'm not even going to argue with you on that one.
I'm better than this. We are in the nerd section.
Yeah.
Definitely nerd section.
Yeah.
But pretty soon you'll know Year 7, as well as Year 7 know Year 7. How? Because we've put cameras everywhere. And I mean everywhere.
Teachers' toilets and...
No, I don't think so, Spencer. OK then, almost everywhere.
Oh, we've got another spy.
Any ideas what's behind this door? No, it's not an extra special detention room. We've got a hard-working team from CBB. Wait a second. They've got brownies. Anyway, we've got a hard-working team from CBBC. They're watching every move we make all the time. So you'll be able to see Callum singing.
I like big butts and I cannot like...
Oh, the other bro's going to do that.
Kyra gossiping.
Did you kiss him? Did you kiss him? Did you hug him?
And Courtney.
Okay, yeah, Hayden, so
Actually,
what's the next
what
number?
are you doing, Courtney?
Is that a perfect square?
Our crack team will capture everything. When they aren't eating brownies, that is.
Wait for the door to close.
We caught you, Aaron. So let's meet some of the kids who our cameras are going to be following and who we'll be getting to know better over the coming weeks. First of all, say hello to Kyra May.
Apparently, this is what I've heard. He asked you out and then you asked him out.
Hi Kyra. Though you might need to send her a text if you want to get her attention. She's our school's social media selfie queen.
Year 7, let me just remind you guys, there's no phones out allowed.
You heard him, Kyra. Phone away. But besides selfies, what's Year 7 all about to you?
At school, there's like the geeky girls, the cool girls, the girly girls, and the weird girls.
Well, with cameras everywhere, you should be able to find out which group she's in.
This is now the second time with a mobile as well with yourself, isn't it?
But will Kyra May's love of friends, phones and fun be sending the wrong message?
I will ban you from using a phone on the school premises, OK?
Will she get the chance to put the cheer into cheerleading?
Listen, whoever's walking out, walk out now.
Maybe not. Now you should be careful of underestimating our next student. This is Libby.
Do you like my beard? Yes, I love your beard.
She's the shortest in the year and the youngest in the year.
My mum's always said to me good things come in small packages. I've always went by that, not with what anybody else thinks of me. People are surprised that I do kickboxing because when they look at me, they think that I'm like a girly girl and everything.
Sporty Libby is after the top job in the girls' football team.
I don't think football's just for boys. I think like there's loads of different sports that girls can do as well. I'm Libby and I'm here to prove that I'll be a good football team captain.
Be careful who you pick, Mr. French. Did you not see her doing kickboxing? Will Year 7 give her the chance to score her goals? And after a night sleeping rough for charity, Greenwood's youth worker Sean will put Libby on the spot.
How would you feel delivering a little 5-minute presentation to the whole of Year 7 on homeless?
No.
Will pint-sized Libby be walking tall? Remember I said we had 2 new kids on the block? Here's one of them, Archie.
There's nothing in it.
He started Year 7 at another school in the area.
Well, this picture is me in my old school.
Now he's decided he wants to come to a new school. Our school. Can't blame him, really. But he's still nervous.
I'm a bit scared, but I feel like I'll be OK if, like, Spencer's going to be there to help me through the day.
Don't worry, Archie. Help is on its way.
Hey.
Morning, Spencer.
When I first started, it was a lot easier because, like, I knew the majority of the people there, like, you just fit in, like...
Sorry, Archie. Are we keeping you awake?
It'll be like, just get a good conversation, like, even if you bump into someone and you say sorry, and then they'll be like, oh, it's all right, and then you'll be like, oh, what's your name? And I'll be like, oh, I'm Spencer, and then, like, you become friends.
Spencer is Archie's best friend and has been with us since the start of last term.
Here we go.
And it feels like I am just too close to love you.
He's good, isn't he? That's me with him, by the way, but more about me later. As the term goes on, we'll see Spencer putting his talents to the test. But let's go back to Archie's first day.
Bye, Mum.
With Spencer in support. OK, boys, it's Archie's first morning. First impressions count, remember?
We're late for school on your first day.
Hands up who thinks that's not a good idea on your first day. Now, can anyone spot what's wrong with Archie's uniform? Miss McDermott, who's in charge of admissions, has.
Oh, I don't want to mess your hair. We haven't thought this through, have we? It's like you was always here. OK? So, bag on. Let me have a look at you. Very smart.
He's a Greenwood boy.
You are a Greenwood boy. OK? Welcome to Greenwood. OK, Archie? Yep. Thanks.
Congrats.
At least Archie's got an old friend he can call on to help him through the first few days.
OK?
Not like our other new boy, Issa.
OK, Isa, so this is your classroom.
Issa's not just new to the school, he's new to the UK, having moved here from the Middle East.
OK?
We did offer him the school time. I think it gave him a lot of joy that day because he actually understood, I'm in this school now. I go here. I look like all the other pupils I've seen on the way in.
Look at you. Very smart. Everything in here is all for you.
Today isn't just Issa's first day at our school, it's his first day at school ever.
My dad tried to send me to school, but he was told, no, you don't have enough money. Then we came to live in Britain, and now we have a better life. We are very grateful.
Issa's mother tongue is Arabic, and you've probably already worked out that he doesn't speak English.
Aye. That's it.
Not yet, anyway. Issa is determined to learn English as quickly as possible. If he can, it will change his life forever.
Well done.
Because Issa only speaks Arabic, he's going to be in the Accelerate class, which is for kids who would find mainstream classes difficult. Don't worry, Issa. They'll be here in a minute. Then there's Thomas.
The witches give him a vision of his best friend's son taking over his kingdom.
Sounds impressive, doesn't he? But don't get the wrong idea. There's another side to Thomas.
Slam dunk!
Thomas, I will take that now.
One that means he's now on report.
Do you think you stayed focused during that lesson?
Not at the beginning, but during the end I did.
Is that enough?
Yeah. The only reason I'm really naughty is because I'm really smart. Me being naughty disguises the fact that I know a lot of things.
Remember, we've got cameras everywhere. That's why we'll be able to see if Thomas can make the most of the rest of his time in Year 7.
Basically, the thing is that I want you to sort of like try to be more of a sort of a leader.
And make a very different impression on his teachers.
Bring me no more reports. Let them fly all. Till Burnham Wood removed to Dunsinane, I cannot taint with fear.
That's Mr. Elliot, by the way. He's just one of the teachers here at our school. Want to know what Year 7 think about their teachers? Wait a minute. Who drew that? Perhaps I'd better put my hands over my ears for this bit.
3, 2, 1, and faces wave.
Definitely not Miss Richardson. Nope. My favourite teacher. That's hard.
I brought back some maple syrup and we have some pancakes as well.
Mr. Elliott's my favourite teacher because he's like, he's really nice. I've never had a detention off him. He never gives homework.
But like, sometimes I think that the teacher can get a little bit too strict about stuff like your socks.
I think the pressure that they put on us will pay off because you get some teachers that are so strict and they like to do it in certain ways.
I want to see you lined up showing me Year 7 behaviour.
How can they do this every day? And they do it for like 5 lessons a day, every day.
If they are strict, it helps you and you will be thankful for that later on in life.
I like Miss Hanson, don't you?
But yeah.
She's trying to be strict. Like, she's trying to be...
to laugh herself.
Like, she's trying to be strict, but she can't. Like, she starts giggling and, like, she goes, "Can you please stop it?" And after, she starts laughing at herself. I'm like, "Why are you laughing at yourself?" And she goes, and she's like, sometimes, like, no one listens to her because she's always shouting, like, for nothing. She's like, "Stop!
Stop talking!"
Have they finished?
What were you doing then?
They didn't say anything about me, did they? I'm Trev. Remember? A few years ago, I was a student here. OK, it has changed a bit. But then again, so have I. I've now got kids of my own.
Get your stuff.
They're not at our school, not yet anyway. My working day finds me helping some of our 673 kids follow their dreams and interests. I'm in charge of performing arts and events. That's things like helping with comic book club.
What do you think?
Sorting out the talent show.
Welcome to the Year 7 Talent Show!
And working with the cheerleaders.
Do this like you're trying to win a competition, not that you're just trying to get out of here. OK, go again.
Sounds fun, doesn't it? But as you'll see, it's not always as easy as it sounds.
Just wait a sec. But that's fine. But at the moment, all I'm bothered about is your costume.
It's break time on Archie's first day, and he and Spencer are in the canteen.
Like, I'm not saying, like I said last night, don't stay around me 24/7. Okay, if you want, but like, act normal, be yourself. Don't change for anyone. Just don't worry. Be cool.
There's always going to be a few boys who think they've got something to prove.
But look at this timing.
Especially when they see there's someone new in town, and this lot are no different. Don't worry, Spencer's looking out for him.
Everyone was like, "Oh yeah, Archie's here," and other people were just like, "Oh yeah, he's an idiot, let's fight him." Well, I didn't even know half of the people there. So like, didn't know why they wanted to fight me. But now we're friends.
With break over, it's time for Archie's first proper lesson. Music with Miss Hollingworth.
Quiet, please. Can I have silence? Let's just have a little bit of a discussion on what you might already know about reggae music. Who is Bob Marley? Can you tell me who Bob Marley is? What was he famous for?
Is it that chili sauce?
Not quite, Kyra. But if you listen, Bob Marley's got some good advice for Archie on his first day. In fact, for all of Year 7.
Don't worry about a thing.
Every little thing gonna be alright. Singing, don't worry about a thing.
Every little thing's gonna be alright.
It's good advice for our other new boy too.
Shake my hand. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good afternoon.
Let's take a look at how Issa is getting on.
Good afternoon. Thank you very much. And we do not mess around.
Say salam alaikum, or hello in Arabic to your new classmates.
Okay.
That's Molly. She's Sam. And this is Charlie. Say hi, Charlie. Charlie.
I think it must be really hard for Easton because, saying what Miss said, coming from another country can be difficult.
When they're allowed to go to school.
Weren't allowed to go to school, yeah. And this is the first time he has been to school for like nearly
his whole life.
Basically, yeah.
أنا السكول عندي مثل أنا أول مرة أكون بمدرسة الحياة.
I'm now going to school for the first time in my life, and I feel proud.
No, you're there.
Charlie's not going to let a little thing like language get in the way of making friends.
Listen to your teacher what she's saying.
Looks like Issa may already have found a friend in Charlie. I haven't introduced you to Charlie properly yet. We've already had a glimpse of caring Charlie.
Write that in your own words.
And cheerful Charlie.
Miss, right.
I would say, well, funny, a little, good to be around and helpful.
Why are you mucking around with his mouse?
I was helping him.
No. Instead of helping him, you were completely ignoring me.
But we'll also be seeing a lot more of cheeky Charlie.
Do you want to hear Master Burr?
Okay. Are you eating? Go and wait for me outside.
The thing about Charlie is that he's struggling with English and maths.
I can't do it, so it's hard.
He started the term in the Accelerate group.
Who just threw that around the room? As it came from here, where do you... Pardon? No.
Sorry, Charlie. We all saw it was you. We'll also see Charlie as he tries his best to get back into mainstream classes.
So I need to do better.
Nathan?
It'll be tough, won't it, Charlie?
Who just threw that pen at my head then?
But he'll also have a chance to impress Mr. French.
Do a selfie then.
As well as focus on his work.
Is he giving us easy ones?
Yeah, but some people are struggling still.
I think I've only got one wrong. The first one.
But will it be enough to graduate from Accelerate? First impressions mean a lot to some of Year 7. Take Vanessa. She's smart.
No, not perfect. It's not perfect. You're objects of the class.
Helpful. And when she first arrived at our school, she was making all the right moves.
When I'm older, I really want to be a lawyer. I love debating as well.
But our cameras will spot Vanessa as she goes through an image change.
Vanessa!
That doesn't always go to plan.
Put that in the bin now. You know better. Go. Put it in the bin.
You're on report by my request.
I'm gonna give you a warning.
Will she be able to stay out of trouble?
You're red carded. Go.
I'm red carded.
Get out!
And get back on the right path. Someone else with big dreams for the future is Taylor J.
Meet Justin Bieber and Joey Essex. I love Joey Essex.
Is that your plan? 10 years?
Joey Essex is my dream husband.
I love music. I've made my own CD. I could be out there walking the red carpet with Taylor Swift, Rihanna, Beyonce. You never know.
The thing about Taylor J is that she sometimes gets a bit distracted
If we end up writing our own poem, I'm gonna flip.
and bored and tired. Taylor J.
I've actually spelt February right for once.
Progress.
I still don't know how to spell Wednesday.
But the thing about Year 7 is that it's a chance to surprise even yourself about the things you can do.
Taylor, what'd you get?
I got 44%.
The answer should be 44.
Yay.
And we'll see her, if not on the red carpet, then at least showing us another side to Taylor J.
No, because she likes Juliet. Boom!
Nothing at all.
And who knows, maybe she was right about being famous after all.
Oh, that was so scary. Yes!
But it's not just those guys. There's Callum and Courtney. There's Molly and Millie. There's Josh and Dan. Or is it Dan and Josh? And all their friends as well. So you'll just have to keep watching to meet them all and find out what happens as their life in Year 7 continues. Next time, Year 7 get ready for action. And the roles are reversed
This is scary.
as the boys are cutting it in the salon
See, make it look easy.
and the girls have their eye on the ball.
No, I can do it at home when I'm in the shower, because I just like to be best when I'm in the shower.